Light. This your boy on Light Luciferian Prince coming at y'all once again. Here we go. Not really going to do too much overdue. Comments are actually disabled. Unfortunately, I'm having a little storage problem with my phone, so I really didn't want to even get into it too tough. This just going to go out there as a post, and we're going to get to it. This is about the understanding of the flag, and this is just something that's not more expounded upon in the larger YouTube community of people who disseminate information, and they talk about certain subjects in the legal realm. This does not constitute legal advice, nor does it constitute anything anti-government. The sole purpose of this informational video is for educational purposes only. So let's get that cleared up before we proceed. Let's talk about it. Understanding the flag. The law of a flag, an international law which is recognized by every nation on the planet, is defined as a rule to the effect that a vessel is part of the territory of the nation whose flag she flies. Notice the personification, she. The term is used to designate the right under which a ship owner who sends his vessel into a foreign port gives notice by his flag to all who enter into his contracts. Notice what it said, contracts. With the ship master, that he intends to law the flag to regulate these contracts, and that they must either submit to its operation or not contract with him or his agent at all. Case law in point, Registry versus the People. Volume 57, Northeast Reporter, page 41. Definition of registration. When you register yourself, you record formally and exactly in the list of the like with a registrar. A register, lowercase r, is an officer who has the custody and charge of keeping of registry or register. What is really a registry? Generally, a registry applies to vessels in foreign commerce. When we register ourselves, we have recreated ourselves as vessels in foreign commerce. So you people who have quote unquote voter registration, suggest you take yourself off of it quickly. Flag. Everything moving in commerce is a vessel. Spaceships, satellites, seagoing ships, planes, buses, automobiles, the mails, persons who are considered corporations, and believe it or not, contracts. Just as a ship must fly a flag to designate its nationality, laws, or contract, your paperwork needs to display a flag itself in order to establish who you are and what law you are using to contract. Stamp. Definition. All vessels charge a freight fee to discover and deliver their cargo. Likewise, we must pay a freight fee as authority to deliver our cargo, i.e., an example, the paperwork. We need to send this to have a stamp on it. The paper is the vessel, the words of the cargo. The flag designates the law, and the stamp to show that you have paid the fee to deliver your cargo. Place the color flag on the upper left-hand corner as you're looking at the page. Most people use the bonnet blue. I tell you, you can use whatever stamp you want that's authorized by the Postal Service. It's your choice. That's your thing. And place the dollar stamp in the upper right-hand corner. So you have to place two stamps, not just one, two, on that cargo. Write your autograph over the stamp on the left and the right in red to cancel it, thus making you the postmaster. Whatever flag you choose to use, remember to not use a gold fringe flag at all. That is under their jurisdiction and not your common law jurisdiction. Let's proceed. Register. Use registered mail to identify your vessel. This places your document that's into international law and gives it recognition in international commerce. This is another assertion that you are in fact foreign to the jurisdiction they are trying to place you under. This number now becomes the number for any and all paperwork related to the first document that you first originally sent. Remember. Jolly Roger, the pirate flag. Let's talk about it. If you come upon a flag that is not recognized in international law, it is a pirate flag. Anything attached to a Title IV United States Code 1 flag, 2 flag, i.e. gold fringe, mutilates the flag, and under Title IV United States Code 3 carries a 1-year prison term. The gold fringe is an added color and it represents color of law. When placed upon the Title IV United States Code flag, the fringe is a mutilation. It suspends the Constitution and establishes what they call color of law. The gold fringe that is placed is utilized color of law and pretends to be the American flag is not the American flag of peace. It is a pirate flag, and it is your warning as to whom and what you are about to do business with. Army Regulation 260-10 states that the gold frames may be used only on regimental colors, the president's flag, for military courts, and for flags used at military recruiting centers. So you people who are arguing with the establishment in regards to certain cases or whatever it may be, you have to realize they're here to piratize your property. In some cases, even you. Last but not least, courts. The flag in court is the court's advertisement of the laws governing their contracts. If you do not wish to contract with these courts, then jurisdiction must be challenged. In order to correctly challenge jurisdiction, you must remember case law in point. Gertie versus Logan, Volume 6, Bush, Reporter KY 8, which states it's an elementary rule of pleading, which means begging for your life, that a plea of the jurisdiction is tacit admission that the court has a right to judge the case and is a waiver of all exceptions to jurisdiction, which means that if you plead, you have waived your rights to challenge jurisdiction. And when the judge attempts to enter a plea for you, then that state rights to challenge jurisdiction. And when the judge attempts to enter a plea for you and say to that statutes allows him to do so, or her in certain cases, tell him or her no, that you cannot practice law from the bench and that you are not represented by an attorney. You do not give him or her permission to act on your behalf. Period. You just learned a very significant truth in less than 10 minutes. See, a lot of things I say on my channel are for people to come to the cognizance of not actually being a quote unquote subject to the system. If you want to be a subject of the system, please unsubscribe. I don't need you. If that's the way you want it to be for yourself and your progeny, your livestock, as far as the people who are actually birthed by you, fine. It's what it is. Because this shit is actually some things that you really have to know when you're dealing with these people. They're here to take a lot of stuff away from you. They want to remove it from you. They want to take it away from you. And they're going to do it through legal processes. Understand, stop joining into contracts with people and stop putting your signature on paper. And remember, you have to reserve your rights and understand that you have to understand their law of the flag. Their law is piracy, period. It's piracy. To take everything away from you. That's what this country was founded on. Taking things. Removing people from their territories and regulating how their lives are supposed to go. And then put you in a comfortable position that most people that are melanated are comfortable with, of a position of slavery. Everyone that was actually in this country during a certain duration and time of period were not slaves. They weren't. They were indigenous people who enjoyed what was called native title. Period. But lo and behold, you let the enemy dictate your reality, and guess what? You won't have a future. End of discussion. Like and subscribe. Contact me via email if you want further information on this subject, because a lot of stuff I can't say online. I won't say online. I did that yesteryear to my own detriment. And to all you people who dislike my videos, I'll tell you this. Wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not here for likes and subscribers, man. I'm not here for that fame shit. I'm here to be a bearer of light, of truth. If you don't like it, man, fuck you. I don't care. Straight. One of the 48 laws of power. If you don't have enemies, make some. You want some noise? Come get some. Other than that, fuck you. Peace. Subscribers, first viewers to my channel, like and subscribe. It's what it is. Peace. Y'all take care. Y'all make sure y'all keep yourselves safe out here, man. 2021 is going to be hell.